Hello, fishers of Mr.Who views. And everyone Static Shack, No Man's an Island. And in this, after Static is gone after a hot streak when he's on a joyride, some uh, guys or something come out of a helicopter and knock hot streak out, and they also knock out Static. And when they come to, they're like shackled together on a jet or something, and there's like power dampeners uh, above where they're being held, and when some guys come, Static does try to talk to them, but yeah, they just shock him and tell him to shut up. So Static and the Hosrick have to just fight the way out, and yeah, they're just going through a alliance of convenience. Since they both need each other, even though they can work well together. And yeah, at some point, Zack finds out that the gear from Batman and Talon are being held at a laboratory, and it's run by uh, Edward Alva. Yeah, it turns out he tried to cure his son of being stoned by using the big bang energy that the gear that have. And even though scientists think it probably won't work, I was pushing it. And yeah, they're going through the place. Hosri gets a little scared, saying he doesn't do hospitals because he was in one for 2 years. I wish they would have elaborated on that, but yeah, you can only do so much on a 20 something minute TV show, I guess. But yeah, they do eventually get a key to unlock their shackles. Once they do, they get figured out, and the Hosric leaves, and Zack gets knocked down tied somewhere. And the nerve they have is just mean. Like when Zack tries to get some energy from like a conduit or something, he just kicks his hand. Ugh, yeah, no. And yeah, but he does get some energy and gets Gearna free. And this is the first appearance of Batman's new look. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. Just it seems too normal. Like the other one did seem like a costume, but the this, ugh, I don't know. Yeah, and Sonic and Knight fighting against the guards and that, but then Alpha comes telling everybody to stop because the hot streak is threatening them. Yeah, but Gear tells that Static that they're gonna be they're the energy's going and gonna be losing Alpha's son. Static like he can they can use it. They get his electrical energy to power up machines, and you're saying that it could drain Static forever, like permanently. Well, Static does do it, and yeah, it is really enough. So Postry decides to help out, saying if Static can take it, so and he and yeah, the scientists still think it isn't working, but Gear as something, and he just questions, "Hey, Gear, we know what he's doing," and yeah, it works, and Edwin uh Alva is cured, and I do got like a part where Alva saying to Static and Hotry that he owed him uh, his gratitude. It's like saying he didn't do it for Alva, he did it because it's the right thing, and Hotry could say and he should try sometime. Oh, good. Yeah, no. Anyway, that's how it ends with the Static Austin is gonna take their or continue their fight like asking Hotstreak that. But Hotstreak says he can keep the car and he's gonna take the jet. So really think it's a cooler ride. Yeah, just bangs it before he goes flying off. Ugh. And I think it's a decent episode. Only a thing I have a question is why didn't Alva uh, ask Static and Gear for help? Like I know he's like a evil business guy, but he would have known that Gear was a genius and he knew uh, how to use the machines better than his own people. And Static as a hero would want to help if it means curing Alva's son, since I think Static probably feels a tiny bit responsible if he didn't tell Alva about his son and someone would have activated all the pellets or whatever he used to get powers. And I do kind of like to have the preview on the static segment at the beginning of the episode, just reminding people what happened to Alva's son, since I think the episode where his son turns to stone took place in season 1. Yeah, it took him this long to do a follow up. Ugh, writers. And I don't know why that I didn't think it was a bit weird that Richie was gone for the weekend, since they usually call Frida that if seeing days are doing anything because he's looking for someone to hang out, but ugh, I don't know. And I also like to see where it's like I'm on a hot streak on this hovercraft, and hot streak wants to escape. Static wants to save the others, and hot streak said he threatened with fire, but Static puts out on an island surrounded by water, and with their powers, they really I got a idea to just be floating there or whatever. Like I said, Alliance of Convenience. Mm. And all the yeah, I think uh the the voice actors for Static and Hot Streak have good chemistry in its episode, and there's another episode this season that follows up uh, this one, and yeah, it is kind of a big one. I'll get to that at some point, and it's a me or some of the music sound like it's from Star Wars, like when they're going through like the forest or jungle or whatever on the island. And also, like seeing where the uh, Hotrix uh, made the main droid explode, and thinking that they can follow it, and thinking that Hotrix doing his head, and Hotrix it's like, nah, I just like blowing things up. Ugh. Then I can't see the differences between the two. Like, Static is more calm pace, and that Hotrix is more rash and hot headed. Even though Static can be a bit hot headed himself sometimes, maybe, but don't know. Yeah, I think it's a decent episode of the season, and yeah, just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to share the video to wherever you want, and to check out my community tab. I have some polls I'll be interested in voting in. You don't have to. And yeah, next time, I'll see you guys later.